Welcome, glad you guys are here. Thank you for taking the time to be here and join us in recognizing our senior student athletes. So this is an important time, and you guys as a newer program, in the past what we have done on our senior athlete recognition night is we usually do this at a big banquet at Eagle Sticks. And it's there that we induct our Hall of Fame class, and then we have all of our senior student athletes from all of our sports come together. And we take time to recognize them. And there's usually about 150, 200 people there at the event itself, so a really large event. But the whole point of the event is to make sure that we recognize and honor and salute our senior student athletes. So the size of the venue really makes no difference. The whole point of having the event is to thank them for their hard work, for their commitment, for their time, and for their energy that they put forth into this program. And it's such a unique program because it's new. You guys have taken this thing and it has just blossomed. I mean, it has grown beyond our expectations. And what you're doing and the accomplishments that we're seeing and that we're having, it's fantastic. I mean, it's beyond what I envisioned it being, right? So it's growing to the point where we have to figure some things out, so which is really awesome. It's a great problem to have. So thank you to all of you and your contributions to the program, and of course thank you to Coach for leading it. But really we're here to, again, recognize you and thank you guys for your time and your energy and helping to lay a foundation for what is going to be, it is and will continue to grow and be a program that we can all be really extremely proud of here at Muskingum. And you guys helped set that foundation, right? It's a newer program. We need some people to come in and lead it and provide some leadership, and to have senior student athletes here that did that, that's something that we can be really proud of. And so getting to the point where you're graduating as a student athlete is something that you should be incredibly proud of. I've said this all day today. It's a great story to tell. It's one that you can be proud to tell, that hey, you came to school as a student athlete and you finished school as a student athlete. You completed the journey. And a lot of people talk about they were involved in athletics, but often when I talk to them about athletics, they talk to me about, well, I was involved for a year and I quit. Or I played for a couple of years and then I quit. The great thing is, these guys, and we're here to honor them tonight, because they're graduating as student athletes. That's a fantastic story to tell, and again, one you guys could be really proud of. So thank you. So from the athletic department, thank you. From myself, thank you. From the university, thank you. We appreciate all your contributions and the things that you've done to help lay this fantastic foundation for this program that's just going to continue to blossom and grow, and we're really excited about it. I also want to encourage you guys to stay engaged with the university when you leave. Just because you're graduating and you're walking away with a diploma doesn't mean that you shouldn't stay engaged with Muskingum University. We encourage you to stay engaged. What makes Muskingum special, and the reason many of you chose it, and there's numerous reasons, but certainly one of them is the fact that it is a smaller institution where you can develop some really unique personal relationships with people. And so just because you're graduating doesn't mean that you shouldn't continue to cultivate those relationships with people that you were here with, or with the institution itself. You're part of that long magenta line. And that's something that you always should feel connected to the institution. So please stay engaged. Know that you're always welcome back to campus at any time. And again, thank you to all of you, and particularly the senior student athletes, again, for rising up and meeting the challenges that faced us this year. It wasn't an easy year for anybody. It's incredibly challenging. There's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of ambiguity that accompanied this year, and you guys continue to thrive despite all of that. So thank you for that as well. So we just wanted to make sure we spent some time to recognize you guys here. I want to congratulate you guys on, and I want you to think about it as you leave here, and all of you to think about it. One of the things that's so exciting about being a student athlete is that you have an opportunity to learn a lot of skills and traits, working together as a team that will carry over for the rest of your life, right? And I think you guys will find that you're going to lean on a lot of things that you learned being a part of this program, being a part of this team, that you're going to lean on both in your personal life and your professional life in the future. And those are valuable lessons. So you take with us our pride in you. You take with us our gratitude, but you also take with yourselves some really important lessons and skills and traits that again, you'll use for the rest of your life. Okay? So Thank you. All right. So, Coach, we're going to have you come up. I'll hand them their plaques and pins.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and let you talk. He's going to introduce you. Come up when your name's introduced, and then you're going to stay up here. Okay? All right. So, Coach, you got it.
Okay. So first, I want to talk about the group as a whole. This is always going to be a special one for me because this is the first group of graduating seniors that I've had as a coach. And I just want to thank you guys, me coming in as a first-year coach here, that you gave me the opportunity to coach you. And that as seniors, you very easily could have just finished out your year, but you took a chance on you. And you decided to be a part of this program, even though last year was a little bit different, but taking a chance on the program, taking a chance on me, this has been a very special year for me, and you're a big part of that. So I can't thank you enough for being here, being a part of the program, and providing a great example and leadership to everybody else here on the group. All three of you are fantastic representatives of Muskingum Esports. I'm so proud of all of you. I say that success really starts in the classroom, right? And the ultimate goal when students come here is that one day you'll walk across the graduation stage. And all three of you will be doing that at the end of this week. I can't tell you how proud enough I am of you. And I look forward to not just seeing where you go in the future, but I hope that you can stay connected with our program here and continue to be a part of what Muskingum Esports is, because you really do represent the best of us. Like, all three of you have just been fantastic ideals that everybody else can follow in the future. So I appreciate it. It'll always be a really special one for me. So we'll start left to right here. We'll start with Mr. James Harris. So James Harris here is first year in the program.
Thank you. Stay right up here, yes, Coach.
So James is from Richmond, Ohio, and he is a criminal justice major. James played on our Valorant team. He joined the team early in the year. And I think this was kind of an unexpected thing for him. It wasn't really, he's like, man, I'm looking for a school that's got an esports program that I can be a part of, right? But when I think of James Harris, I just think of a great guy. Like, I talked to somebody on campus just this week about James, and I said from top to bottom, James is the type of person you want to be around. He's disciplined. He has, like, as far as manners go, he's a yes sir, yes ma'am type of person. If you didn't know, he's also in our nation's military, so I think a part of that comes from it. But as far as a person goes, they really don't get much better than James Harris. James and I are working on some things about possibly the next step in his future, and there are very few people that I personally can put the 100% Chris Bilski stamp of approval on, and James is one of those. No reservations at all. I'm excited to see what you do in the future. I know you'll be successful. You're an extremely hard worker. You're smart. You're disciplined. And I know whatever you do, you're going to be great at it. So thank you for being a part of our program. I've really enjoyed having you.
Thank you.
Next up, Mr. Adam Fox here. So Adam is also, if you didn't know, involved in multiple other sports here on campus. So Adam has already got his letter here. But Adam is from nearby Cambridge. He is a business and marketing major. What I love about Adam is that whenever I got in the morning and I opened the door to the arena for my office, Adam was always there. What I loved about that is that it was an instant start to my day off on the right foot. He is the type of person that everybody wants on their team. And that's probably why he's on 3 teams here, right? Because Adam is a great leader. He brings a ton of positive energy to every team that he's on. And those are the type of people that can take a team from being good to being great, right? Like, Adam is, yeah, he works hard. He clearly, like, as far as being a leader and teaching what it's like to be a teammate, I know we have a lot of people on our team that maybe this is their first experience being on, an organized sports team, and Adam has really helped the team grow and thrive with his experience. Adam has talked to me about what he's doing in the future here. It seems like maybe coaching might be in Adam's future. He's looking at helping out at Cambridge High School, and I think that is a perfect place for Adam to be. Adam is definitely a leader, somebody who can help young men and women in the future to learn those type of life lessons that we talked about that sports can help provide. Those life skills, how to be a good teammate, to take feedback, how to communicate with other people. I would 100% trust any of my students, or if I have children one day, any of my children with Adam Fox. So I really appreciate having you on this team. I look forward, it's going to be sad not opening the door and having you there, but I really look forward to your successes in the future. Congratulations. Thanks. All right, last is Mr. Nicholas Managio. So Nick, Bainbridge, Ohio. Nick is a double major in neuroscience and psychology. You may have seen his picture up here on the wall over here, as Student of the Month earlier this year, because Nick is a fantastic student. Academically, Nick is the perfect example of what everybody could strive to be, right? They take academics to the next level. Like, he really is, I just talked about success starts in the classroom. This is a perfect picture of success academically. What's special to me about Nick is that when I came here and first joined the program, Nick was one of the first people to step up and take a leadership role here on the team. Nick has talked to me about kind of his growth as a leader. Our Rocket League team lost a really talented member at the beginning of the season, but we didn't feel that as much because that hole that was left was immediately filled by Nick. He stepped into that leadership position. He took on a role where, I'll be honest, the Rocket League program was mostly run by Nick. He was helping when it came to film reviews and film studies and when it came to strategies and things like that. Nick really took our Rocket League program here and made it his own. It's people like Nick that are such a huge asset and play such a huge role and are what made our year so special. We wouldn't have the success that we have as a program if we didn't have people like Nick here who have taken leadership roles within the program and helped step up. So I can't say enough good things about Nick. I tried to keep Nick on potentially for next year, but he politely declined. And that should tell you, everything you need to know about Nick, right? He's somebody who I'm actively trying to keep around because he means that much to the program. And I can't thank you enough for helping me in my first year to make this a success. You really did step up. Great leader for the program, great example, both on and off the field for everyone. So thank you for being a part of our team.